want to thank my God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Second of all, I want to thank my amazing wife, right? Without her, you couldn't accomplish this short milestone, right, in 5 months, right? And then third and foremost, I want to thank my regional vice president, Derek and Twan Parker. Definitely want to give a Breakfast Club shout out to Daryl Julian, Walter Charles, Leigh Peel. I want to give a shout out to the Conquer Hierarchy as well. And then I don't say this because Bruce is here. He's one of my favorite speakers in all of Prime America. I want to give a shout out to Bruce Starr. So, any people that don't know my background, I was a former nurse. I was making about $40 an hour. I was a nurse for about 13 years. Got recruited in 2018. Just wanted to make an extra $1,500. That's all I came in Prime America, just to make an extra $1,500. Didn't want to do anything big, but I got immersed into an environment like this, right? We getting ready to have a convention, right? Getting ready to have a convention in July. I went to my first convention a year later after I got recruited, and I looked at my wife, and I remember Mario Erzon was the speaker last, it was in 2019, and then Mario Erzon, he was telling a story and this and that. I got goosebumps, right? And I looked at my wife, I said, I'm not going back to that job, right? She thought I was crazy. She was giving me all types of FUs, Christian. She was like, what are you doing? You don't have money saved and this and that, right? But fast forward, I want to talk about before 100,000 because I remember Bruce Clark said, you're not real until I was two years into the biz, got the $50,000 watch, right? 2018 to 2020, got the $50,000 watch. We have not made anything less than 50. We've been making 50 to 80,000 below regional vice president since 2020, right? So I had Bruce Clark come speak on our call the other day, and he said, the reason why you went to 100,000 so fast is because of things you did prior to that, right? So it's no accident why me and my wife went over 100,000, but another reason why we went over 100,000 is because I seen what Derek and Tawanda Parker did. They always made money. It was attractive to me, right? So my leadership, I came in, it was already at 200. But one thing is, we was one of the biggest advocates of getting them over 300,000. They was on that run to 300, right? But I want to say this, everybody needs to have a money conscience. Amen. Because my biggest fear, Bruce, was that I was in a company that produces the most 6- and 7-figure earners, and I never became one. I remember listening to so many Bruce Clark's audios and stuff like that. He said, Christian, he said this. He said, if you don't get a $100,000 ring in the first 12 months, you screwed it up. If you don't start doing 15 by 15 or 20 by 20, you screwed it up. You gotta leave your replacement, and then you get wealthy after you get the regional vice president. But this is just a short milestone. Now it's about how many other people can put on the ring. We are just the example. We did it in 5 months. Now who's next up? Because Art Williams said all we need is 7 to 10 people to make over 100,000, we make $1 million. So you gotta start asking yourself, who's next up in line to make 100,000? And that was my whole goal, is like, all right, I gotta get this ring knocked out. Because now I just turned pro. You turn pro when you get the ring. Now it's how many other people you can turn pro to get the ring so we can ultimately get financially independent, right? So I'm definitely excited about our future. By the end of the year, no question, we'll be at 200,000 by the end of the year. We'll be AOC council members, right? And we're just an example. I'm just looking for the next person that wants to get the watch on my team, right? The next person that wants to get the ring. Because we're gonna grow this hierarchy, Dirk. We're gonna grow this hierarchy, man. So I'm excited, and I appreciate y'all letting me talk.